Come on, Pee-Pee. Come on. Oh, okay. Gotta have everybody here. We gotta have everybody here. Okay. Hi, folks. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a good weekend and everybody's having a good summer. It's certainly hot here in Kansas City. Taking care of a lot of family folks. We got folks in our family we're trying to take care of right now. So a little inconsistent on the shows, and I apologize for that. Going to do a short show tonight. Strictly locomotives, not very many, all beautiful. Most all of them have been weathered, maybe even professionally weathered. All are DCC and all have sound. So I'm just going to run through a few of these tonight, see if you're interested in any of these. We've got scale trains, Athearn, Genesis, some Walthers, some Protos, kind of a wide variety, a couple of Atlas ones in there as well. So with that, I will ask Mr. P to get down so I can start the show. Here we go. Come on, Petey, hop down. There, the boy. Good boy. Okay. Hi, Lloyd. Hope you are well. Okay, let's start with item number one. This is a Scale Trains NS ES44 AC. This is DCC with sound. It's $225. This has got very limited runtime, if any at all. It is a gorgeous locomotive. These are beautiful. Scale Trains does a really nice job with this and all the different features on it. I do have the original box, all the paperwork that goes with it. It was just easier for me to unwrap and have it out for you to see tonight. So, and understand that these are big dollar items. So if you want to see more of them or have any more questions, let me know. I'll be happy to send you more information. So it's amazing they've got the camera, that drops down from the ceiling in front there. So a lot of great detail in these locomotives. They are beautiful, great sound system. I believe it's lock sound in these. And I believe these also have the capacitors in here to keep them running when you pull them off the railroad. Keep alive. I was drawing a blank there. So anyway, that's item number one, NS ES44 Scale Trains. Continuing with another Scale Trains locomotive, I've got a BN ES44 C4 3736. This one is nicely weathered, especially around the truck area, a little bit around the nose. Neat, again, great detail with the wiper blades, and again, the camera dropping down from the ceiling. Inside, great cab detail. Beautiful locomotive, and trying to delicately handle this so you can see all the details on this. So, always like the big hammerhead ends, which they were running these long hood forward more often like the NS used to. Reminds me of the old SD45s, the way they used to do that. So, again, Scale Trains ES44 DCC and sound. I believe there's a keep alive in this one as well, and this is $200. Original box to go along with this. If one sells, we'll just leave it in there for now. Now I got it in the box. So. All right, let's do an SD40-2 from Scale Trains, UP3739. Beautiful locomotive, great details, DCC and sound. I believe this is a lock sound decoder, and this is nicely weathered, lightly weathered, if you will, just to kind of take the edge off the color. I don't see any detail parts missing. Everything appears to be intact. Nice exhaust detailing or weathering as well. And this is $200. Original box along with this one as well. So great mirrors and the windshields. Great detail on the nose there with the windshield wipers. Of course, half of them don't work half the time, it seems like. They only don't work when it's raining. That's what I found when I was at work. So anyway, that's number 3 for $200. Another scale, trains. This time a Santa Fe SD45. I believe this has been professionally weathered. I'm not sure the name of the folks that did the weathering, but you can see it's faded, and I mean, it's a great job of fading. You can see the like a little burn marks from the dynamic brakes up there along the top. Some nice rust work on the ceiling. This is fairly early on with the Santa Fe because they don't have all of the gear on the roof. I don't know if this is based off a prototype photograph. Again, it looks fantastic. I mean, the weathering is just phenomenal. So it was a late 80s era, I guess, before they started putting on the air conditioning and all the antennas on the roof. But great detailing here, weathering by the fuel tank. They always seem to look like that. Great roof details as well. Kevin, good evening. Again, all the great details on the nose there, the windshield wipers. Class lights are still there in place. Don't know if they work on these. A lot of them they did. That was one of the neater things about the newer scale trains locomotives is you can adjust the class lights. So that's item number 4, $200. All right, item number 5. This is a Canadian National SD70 Ace. It was one of the demonstrator models that CN bought and simply took the AMD Progressive logo off and put their own CN one on there. It's got some nice weathering on it. This is an Athearn Genesis. Appears to have all of its parts. Everything is intact. And again, it's DCCN sound. You can see all the items on there from the that's right, from the EMD and Progressive on the side. Great details on the nose. Again, with the being able to see the camera, outside facing camera, and the windshield wipers. Excellent detail. Red MU hoses. By the way, don't couple up the MU hoses like some of my coworkers did the other day in the yards. It doesn't do much for the MU hoses. So anyway, beautiful locomotive, $190, Athearn Genesis, DCC with sound, and I believe there's also a keep alive in this one. Number 6, another Athearn Genesis UP SD70M. The locomotive that UP bought, what, a couple thousand of these things? Some astronomical number. Put a crazy number of orders in with EMD before EMD was sold. So all the great roof detail, PTC, all sorts of other acronyms. Nicely weathered. Just kind of taking the shine off of it a little bit. Pretty standard, certainly nowadays, with these locomotives. Great flared radiators at the rear end. I mean, it's a later model SD70. The earlier ones didn't have the flared radiators. Athearn Genesis, DCC with sound. Original box, $190. Number 6. Okay. My personal favorite of the night, which is the older engine, but the how about an Erie Lackawanna SD45-2, $180, Athearn Genesis. Again, nicely lightly weathered. Don't know if a lot of you are familiar, but one of the things that they ordered, EL ordered the extended larger fuel tanks on these, so they could travel across the territory on the Erie Lackawanna without having to worry about refueling, or limited the refueling stops. So again, just some really nice light weathering on it. Standard EL mounted horn up above the class lights. Got the radio equipped on the side there. Great front view with the Erie Lackawanna logo on the nose. Nice weathering along the roof line. Again, just really light. Got some nice weathering here on the radiators. So beautiful locomotive, Athearn Genesis SD45-2, DCC with sound, 180.
You're not letting the clowns do their job.
No.
You don't like the Velociraptor on the tractor?
You weren't very sneaky either.
Well, he was in the middle of switching out locomotives. That's when you set me in.
All right, number 8, Southern Pacific C44-9. This is a Kato. This is DCC and sound, so that's had the DCC and sound installed. I'm not sure exactly what the brand is. Looks like we're actually missing the MU cables there, so that's easily replaced. Other than that, it looks like everything is complete. It's nicely weathered, just lightly weathered. Great bloody nose SP with the windshield wipers and all the grab irons in the front. MU cable. Remember, we don't couple that up. More of a safety tip for some of my co-workers, so new guys. But again, nicely weathered, nice detail. Of course, it's the Kato, so it runs exquisite. Tested this out earlier. So DCC with sound installed. Number 8. Well, all right.
What was that?
That was, you gotta be a little
as good as my
slower
driving.
with it. So, all right, what I was trying to run across here was the Velociraptor on the John Deere tractor. So,
They're
it's
evolving.
oh, there we go. Now it's staying on there. So, okay, all right, there we go. All right.
It's just what Chris Pratt was trying to warn us about.
That's right. Chris Pratt said, "Be careful." All right, number 9, Intermountain BNSF ES44, $190. This is DCC and sound. So, beautiful locomotive. They did a nice job on these. Oops, looks like it's missing part of the grab iron there. I didn't notice that on earlier inspection. So, that will drop the price. So, because that's important to me. Beautifully weathered. Great details on that. If anybody's really interested in this, let me know. I'll discount that price based on that grab iron not being there, because that's important to me. So, again, some nice weathering overall. Number 9, Intermountain ES44. If I can get the number 9 to come with me. There we go. Oops, sorry, Petey Beagle.
Petey Beagle.
How you doing?
I see that tail.
Yeah, he's hanging out here by my feet. Okay. Item number 10. This is an Oakway SD60. It's a Proto 2000. Again, it's been nicely weathered as well. These, I tell you what, back in the day, any BN coal train typically had a set of these on it. Great locomotives. A lot of engineers really enjoyed these things. They said they really pulled really well. Nice, lightly weathered all around. MU cables. Whoop, well, there comes the one of the air tanks off the side, so that'll have to be glued back on right there. And it looks like the grab iron up here is bent and broken, but that can be easily fixed. So out of place there. So 150. This is DCC with sound, and you haven't picked up one of these things. Gosh, they are heavy. They got some great mass to them. So that's number 10. Good for pulling model coal trains. All right, number 11, CSXT ES44 CW. This is an Atlas. This is 190. This is DCC with sound. If you're not familiar, you can tell this is a former Conrail engine. You can tell because it's got the high headlight, and then it's also got the red marker lights in the side. And that was a standard practice on all the Conrail locomotives. So this way you can tell this is a former Conrail locomotive. You've got the crew in there, and the crew actually looks like to be conscious and awake, so that's always important. Good part of railroading. Nice, yep. Nice light weathering overall. Just kind of taking the edge off there. Really like that. That's number 11. See, Jen, the people are right there.
Right there?
See, right there.
Oh no, is it
Yep.
the...
Had to show Jen, the engineer and conductor. So that's number 11 for 190.
Is this the new Disney movie? It's Honey, I Shrunk the Train Crew?
Honey, I Shrunk the Train Crew. That's right.
Thanks.
Okay. Couple more left, and a variety of those. So I don't think any two are the same here. No two same railroads. So CN C40 or C40C, $160. These are great. You gotta love that face. I guess there might be a few of these still working up in the ore fields up there on the Duluth, Mesabi, and Iron Range territory, but you gotta love that nose. Just awesome. Standard cab, which is hard to find nowadays. Lots of great details on this one. Again, nice job on the weathering. Just a nice light overall. Looks like the brake chain came off here, so let's see that. Got to make sure and rehang that. Otherwise, it's an FRE defect. So, DCC with sound. So this is I believe this is Atlas DCC and sound. So, which I'm not sure who does theirs, but anyway, beautiful locomotive. 160 for number 12. Now a couple of my personal favorites. 160 on this one. This is an Athearn. This is a ready to run, I believe. SD40 T-2. Great looking locomotive, great weathering. You know, these were always pretty well trashed. It's amazing how the numbers are pretty clear on the sides. That was pretty common to have those wiped out. It is missing the grab irons here, but you can get those online. So notice it's had the Mars light removed, top and in the middle of the nose. Ditch lights installed. P3, Nathan P3 air horn. Oop, I forgot to take the protector out there. Just some really nice weathering on these locomotives. Did a nice job on this. And again, this is DCC with sound, $160. That's number 13. Hi, Dave. All right, to go along with your grunge motor, how about a Rio Grande SD45? This is an Athearn, and believe all the lights work. I can only get the top lights. I haven't figured out how to program to use the get the Mars light yet, but great detailing. M3 air horn, nicely weathered. Not too much, but you got to have a little bit of dirt on there from running up and down through all those mountains. This is DCC with sound installed. Athearn ready to run. 160. Okay, these last couple ones, just a couple more, I do not have an original box for them. So, just as info. All the other ones have original boxes. So, number 15 for 150, this is Ace cardboard, no wheel, Chicago Northwestern. Proto 2000 SD60. Nicely weathered. All the details are still there. Looks like it might be missing the sunshade there. Got the all-weather weatherization hatch on the end there. Everything's intact there. Gonna move the grab iron back up here to connect it. It's a common problem. Nice exhaust back here by the fans. I notice I don't see a horn on the roof, so we'll need to get a horn added, which is buyer's choice. You could add a nice horn to that one. So again, great locomotives, great weight to these, great mass, very heavy. So that's number 15 for 150.
Dave Berman said hi, Dan and Jenny, and various beagles contained within.
Good evening, Dave.
They're being contained as best they
Hello,
can.
hello, and woof woof.
Woof woof. Okay, last one, number 16, is a set, and the set is $200. And this is, I believe this is a Walthers Proto 2000 AB set, Santa Fe F7s, 303. They are, the A unit is DCC and sound. DCC and sound. Great, great bright plates along the side. Exhaust stacks, which is kind of a later add to those. Headlights all work. No weathering on these. They're plain, ready to go. This one has DCC and sound. This one, the B unit, is not sound, just DCC. And they are programmed together, so they work together. So, Proto 2000 Walthers. No weathering on it. Everything is intact. Great plating on the side of this one as well. Great locomotives, and again, great mass for both of those. Both of those together, $200. Okay. Guys, that is all we have for tonight. We just wanted to do a limited number of these locomotives. I don't like to handle a lot of these. I think they're beautiful. I don't want any parts falling off. So that's all we've got for tonight. We may or may not be on next week. We'll see how things are going with taking care of family members. As always, we appreciate your business, and hope you guys have an absolutely great week. We'll leave this on here for just a couple more minutes in case anybody's got any questions.
Kevin said number 14.
Kevin said number 14. Okay. Excellent choice.
That's Kevin. Cohen?
I think so. Mm-hmm. Yep. Got it, Kevin. Thank you. I like how he looks at me. He's like, "Oh, I can't do that." Abby's over there getting Winston all wound up.
Down with the Winstons. Down with the Winstons. Down with the Winstons. What is he gonna do?
What's she doing? What's she doing?
Folks, we'll go ahead and shut her down. Thanks so much for everything. Hope you have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Sounding like discontented bee.
That's Abby over there playing with Winston, Dave. She's getting them all wound up.
Get her, Winston. Easy with the nails.
They're having fun.
Butt scratched.
Take care, folks. We'll talk to you soon.
Oh my God.